Hey guys, it's your girl. Nice. Hey guys, it's your girl. I look like a hot mess because I am currently under the weather with tonsillitis. If you don't know what that means, I throwed a shot, and I also may have had a touch of laryngitis this morning. I don't really know, but I've been homesick. Yeah, it's been a great time, but I just wanted to get this video done. I'm feeling a little bit better today to where I can do this video. So we're just going to get it done and get it out of the way. What I kind of wanted to do is I actually wanted to start the video off by going over some just recent-ish news from Breyer, as well as a new order that came in. We have got another one that's going to be coming in sometime. She's going to ship it this afternoon. We've got another artist resin coming in that was for a really good price. So why not, why not get it if it's really good, if it's the prices. First up is I'm going to go over the order I just got in by DRG Creates. Deanna, thank you so much. She doesn't follow my page, but I got him off of an auction. And he's, believe it or not, he is a collector, and he's heavy. If you guys don't know what collectors are, they are the kind of the rubbery version. Like they're Breyer makes them. They're kind of rubbery, kind of like a Schleich, but in my opinion, a little bit more detailed. And this is a custom. So, oh my God. And she says that her stuff's not LSQ. But we're going to change that because this guy is absolutely phenomenal. He is, I saw him and I fell in love with him. I'm going to do that because I learned that that's better for focusing, but he is just absolutely phenomenal. She did a very good job on all of the details with him. And of course, I want to say he can show in the mini division, just because of his size. But look at the hoof detail, look at the eye detail, look at the nose detail. All of her stuff that I have seen so far on the auction pages have been just phenomenal. So thank you, Deanna. This guy's gonna get shown. I know that you don't claim LSQ on him, but he's gonna get shown, and I'm just super excited because she did a very good job on him. Absolute, just outstanding. Future Jessica here, / editing Jessica / whatever. AKA I haven't uploaded the video yet, and I haven't edited it yet. So, in the process, getting ready to process. So this is Future Jessica, not editing Jessica. Anyway, I received an order today, and I was super excited, to get this guy. I don't have very many artist resins. I have like a select few. You guys saw Cappuccino Froth, which is my, no, you guys have not seen him, actually. Never mind. Peek into the next video that I'll do later. But anyway, so I don't have very many artist resins, but I wanted to show this guy because I just got him in, and that's kind of how I do these videos is, I show you guys what I got in. But this, shout out to, I know this is kind of a weird, he's heavy. Shout out to Alabama Klein. She sent me, this guy. This, believe it or not, this is a foal. This is a colt, a yearling probably. Artist, I'm sorry, I'm still sick. Artist resin. I just got him in the mail, and he is absolutely phenomenal. He's got all of the details you could possibly want on an artist resin. He's even got like browned feathering, due to like dirt and stuff. He's got a cute little stand, and he stands like he should. And look at that. He stands like he should. So, but he's beautiful. I am super excited. He's hefty. He's a big boy. So any name suggestions are great. Sorry, my box nastiness in the box department back there. But any name suggestions are great. I'll probably come up with something. But yeah, I'm so excited. So I figured I'd pop on and show you guys. Moving on over to TikTok, the latest update for Breyer Midwest is a sneak peek of the event model that'll be available to all of the attendees. This is what they gave us, and this is what it turned out to be. It's a glossy mark of charm, and he's going to be about 175 bucks for each attendee. It's not going to be per account, it's going to be per attendee. So, like, my mom and I are thinking about going, and we could each buy one if we wanted to. But they're gonna only limit it per one person. So if you wanted to buy 5, you couldn't. But it would be they're gonna check IDs and everything like that. And that's really kind of all of the stuff, all of the news per se ish. Besides, like the Premier Club opening up and all that stuff, the all other end of the year stuff, that I thought was kind of important. I haven't seen much of anything else, but I've also been sick, so there could be something else that's glaring. So I was trying to avoid, like, showing off the mess of boxes over there because I cleaned out my guest bedroom. And so I have boxes everywhere. So I apologize. But, I did receive the Just About Horses magazine in the mail. And I figured we'd go over it just a little bit, just because it shows, the Premier Collection, the Stablemates Club, because we weren't sure which one, we were sure what we were going to get, but, we haven't received, I think, 2 of them. Yeah, we haven't received 2 of them. And then the Vintage Club, which, there have already been, for the Premier Club, this is backwards too, sorry guys. For the Premier Club, we've gotten, I want to say it's Lil Owen. Don't quote me on that, it's horrible. And then we've got Tiger Lily and Firestorm. We're going to get, I want to say it's Bandolero, the Creo, and he is absolutely beautiful, comes in glossy and matte. He has yet to come out. I'm probably going to say toward the end of the year, but I don't know, don't quote me on that. The Vintage Club, they've gotten Scorpion, Kirk, which is my favorite, and then Domingo. And then they've gotten the Outlaw, which I love the Appy. I think everybody loves the Appy. Then there's the Stablemate, and then there's the Vintage Club Stablemate set that everybody received as well. So these guys, all of these guys are all out now. We have yet to get this guy. For the Stablemate Club, we've gotten everybody but these 2. This is the new mold, and then this is the Gambler's Choice Marin Foal set. So we haven't received these guys yet. I'm super excited about this one because I do not have a Cassidy. But she's gorgeous, and plus I think they're all glossy, so it'll be interesting. In my show mind, of course, I'm thinking, okay, I could put her as any kind of stock breed I would like to, or maybe even a Spanish breed. Who knows? But that's that. And then on the inside also it goes over all of the Breyerfest special runs, the surprise horses, all of the surprise, like the decorators and the glossies, all of the special event, like fight song and everything like that. And then you turn it over on the other side and it shows, even more of them. The Blue Zeus from what I remember, everybody did receive their back-ordered Blue Zeus's plus a pin that came with it, an enamel pin. Here's the day, the store specials right here. More of the special events right up in here. I have him and this guy, and then I've got her, and then I did have him, but I gave him to my mom, or her, I gave her to my mom. Everybody got this one. And then I've got the Bayavero, the Chestnut Sabino, and the Appaloosa of the surprise horses. Which, another cool, sorry guys, another cool deal right here is it shows the raffle horses and the prize models. I thought these guys were awesome. So they have got the Best Customs prize model right here. Open Show Reserve Grand, and then Open Show Grand right here on the Goffert mold, and then the Conquistador mold here. These two were raffles. I believe, yeah, raffle models. This was a volunteer model. It came in three colorways. And then Best Customs Runner-Up got the little stablemate. I forgot you existed. I literally forgot they existed. But anyway, so that's that. And then, yeah, there's only 7 pieces, because 7 people got up in there. And then, let's see, it came out with all of the releases for the Collectors Club and the locations. So we got Heath. This was a Wild Animals Collectors Club location. I think that was a location at the earlier of the year, a location. So this one, and then the Zane, obviously. These 3 right here were the Collectors Clubs available. These were the appreciation models that came in glossy. And then these guys were the releases for the locations, which, popular belief, against popular belief, this guy was really my favorite because I loved that sooty buckskin color. Oh, and don't forget about Horatio. He was the Collectors Club Deluxe stablemate, which we've got him. And then, of course, they've got the Holiday. And then all of the Spokes and Spurs. That was in Oklahoma. It was too expensive for my mom and I to go. So we kind of wish that we would. But that's the Spokes and Spurs. And then this is the Tractor Supply. I mean, normal stuff. That happens every year. And also peep a bigger image of the Premier Mule that's supposed to go out next year. And then peep the Holiday Horse. So that's just about horse. Next subject I wanted to go over was just a dabbling, like part 1. Peep all the boxes. Part 1 of my collection. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over all of the ones I've photographed for photo shows. And that'll be the first part in a multiple-ish part series. Just because I don't really have much of anything right now to go over. Besides just a little dabbling of that. So, what all I've gone over. So, and what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to use TikTok mostly because I've got my photos saved in my phone, and that's what we're going to use. So it's going to be kind of a mixture of my phone camera and TikTok because TikTok has that awesome feature that you can go like this, and then here's my photo. So, anywho, and without further ado, I guess we'll go and jump on it. Before we get started, I'm just going to go over the, since my voice can't take a whole lot, I am going to go over just the original finish photo show horses that are in my collection right now, the traditional side, and then we'll go over everything else on another video or 2. Okay, so the first category that we're going to go over of all of my photo show horses. So this is what they are, is my photo show. Most of these guys are live shown. But most of them are my photo show, live show horses. Some of them aren't, so I'll tell you whether or not they've been live shown or not. This guy is a Peter Stone. I think his name's Niagara Falls or Niagara something or other. To me, he is old-fashioned morphine or old-fashioned morphine or old-fashioned morphine. Now, these are my names. Please don't use them. I would appreciate it. That'd be great. This is old-fashioned morphine. I show him as an Appaloosa, obviously. He does way better in photo shows than he does in live shows, but I've done both with him. So that's him. This is another Peter Stone weanling. I only have the one, I think. Yeah, I only have the one. She has done, I think her original name was Griffin. I bought her, actually, believe it or not, she is the only one I've ever bought off of the Stone website. It was a long time ago, like high school, I want to say. I've had her for over 10 years at least. But she has done very, very well in the stock foal, but it just depends on how many people bring stock foals. Usually I show her in the Paints and Appies stock foal live show class, and she does pretty decent in there. It just depends. And then she's done pretty decent at the photo show thing, so it's kind of a give or take. But her name is Endless Anticipation. I show her as an APHA filly. And I don't know her run number or anything like that, but she's glossy. and has tricolored eyes, which I love. So she's my baby. Next up is Versailles. That's not my name that I've given her. That's her actual name. I want to say that she was a Breyer Fest model. I cannot remember the year. But I want to say she's the one that was like a Europe themed one. But that's Versailles. Her name is Sky Dancer for me. I believe it or not, I show her as a Lithuanian heavy draft. She has done very, very well in photo shows, depending on who's the judge. But I show her with documentation, and it's really kind of hard to find Lithuanian heavy drafts in her kind of. She's kind of like a rose, whatever. She's like a rose gray color. But this is her best photo, but she is glossy. Next up, I think this is Autumn Shimmer. Yeah, this is Autumn Shimmer. I call it, her name for me is Noble Blush. I do not know if I know she's might be a special run. I'm not exactly sure when she was produced, but she's on the Wixom mold. And I show her as a North American spotted draft. She has done very, very well, winning a lot of her classes and stuff with documentation. So she's one of my best ones. She does decent live show. I have shown Sky Dancer as in live show. I show her more, and she's won her class, but she has not won a championship or anything, but she has won her class with some documentation. So she's pretty good. She's one of my favorites. This is Coochie, and believe it or not, he came in 3 different versions. Stallion version, I cannot tell you when he was produced. I actually got him when I was in like high school. But he came in 3 different versions, a mare version, a gelding version, which is the one that I've got, and then a stallion version. And it was all oops. It was all oopsies, because I believe he's a stallion in real life. Don't quote me on that, but he's on the Goffert mold. I show him as what he came as is a Gypsy Vanner. He does okay. I really don't get him out a whole lot anymore. He's kind of old, and a little beat up. His stand is shot. So he kind of sort of gets shown, kind of sort of doesn't, but he has won his class. He has gotten second. He has NAND before. And if you guys don't know what NANS is the North American National Qualification Cards, that are green ones. He has done that. He has gotten second in his class, but I just don't get him out anymore. He's still good. He's still in decent condition. I just don't get him out. I'm keeping him for the mere fact that he is an oopsie, and I like that he is an oopsie. So this guy is, I think this is Man of War. On the Seabiscuit Man of War set, they came as like a 2 in the classic size, traditional, or the classic sized thoroughbred molds. He doesn't get out much. He's just in my camera roll, but he is one of them. I also have his counterpart as well, Seabiscuit, or what, I could be wrong, vice versa, whatever. He doesn't get out much. I tried to show him as an Akelteke, but he didn't do so good. So he has never been live shown. I did not live show him. He might have been a long time ago, but recently he does not get out. He does not see the light of day. He just chills on my cabinet over here. This is Chief of 4 Mile. I call him, Metal Messiah. I show him I have shown him live show, and I have showed him as a POA in photo shows. He just doesn't get out much. I do keep him because he's kind of a limited run. I think they made like 10,000 of him. But he's kind of meh. He doesn't, like I said, he doesn't get out much. I don't know when he came out. But like I said, they only made like 10,000 of him. So he is he's really cool. I like his coloring. And with documentation, he can show, whatever. But like I said, I show him as a POA in open, photo shows. This is Merle. I have a story about him. It's not going to be very big, but he was a regular run. Well, I say he was a regular run. He was available at Tractor Supply during their holiday season run of models. He is on the Australian stock horse mold, the Dundee mold. And this little guy has done a lot for me in the photo show deal. But it's kind of on and off. I have shown him as on the live show table, and I have shown him a lot in the photo show table, and he has done so well in the photo show deal. I show him as a Brumby, but he can show as an Australian stock horse. He can show as a quarter horse, whatever. He is so all over. And you know my show mind. I'm going to fawn on this guy. I absolutely love him. I name him Skyborn. I don't know why I don't ask. It's just random. But he has done very well. And I do like him because he's pretty dark, but he's kind of a dun color. Absolutely just one of my favorite horses. And he came out last year, so I've had him for about a year, and he's done really well for me. Another one that came out last year during Tractor Supply is Lefty on the cigar mold. They kind of marketed him as a paint horse. Sorry, I had a cough. They marketed him as a paint horse. But I show him with documentation as a thoroughbred. Everybody and their dog's starting to pick up on the painted thoroughbreds, like thoroughbred horses can be paints. Everybody and their dog's starting to pick up on that right now. But he believe it or not, so this year in his class at the Indian Nations live show, he won his class out of all of the solid thoroughbreds that were there. He won his class. And I have never seen that happen. I about crapped myself. But he's done really well in the photo show thing too. He has won his class. He's gotten, all over the place as far as placings, but he has won his class. It took me a bit when I reached out to ask for breed advice on him. It took me a bit to find some, but I did. And he's been a joy. He didn't go to the Mid-Kansas Live just because it was too many horses, but Indian Nations, he did win his class and he nanned. I was so. Speaking of another one of my favorite horses, I'm a big draft fan. This is Brunhild. She was actually a collector's club before I ever joined a collector's club horse, I believe. And I show her. She has done very well for me with proper documentation as a Bay Percheron. But her name is Double Espresso. She is both live shown and photo shown. But she's on the Wixom mold. Absolutely love that mold. Can't get over it. Absolutely love it. But she's done pretty well. I actually picked her up off of Facebook not too long ago. Probably, I think, last year at least. And she's done pretty well. So this is one of the ponies, the Shetland pony mold on one of the Christmas sets. I think she came with a sleigh. I don't know her name. But I got her in a trade just because I don't have a pony mold. I don't have very many of them. And she has been mostly photo shown and mostly has done pretty decent. I think I might have taken her to a live show. I think I might have taken her to Indian Nations, but I can't remember. I don't know. But she's done pretty okay. I looked up all sorts of different different types of ponies on the NAMSA list, and I found this one. So she's done okay. This is the last but certainly not least is the newest guy. This is BCMH Cadmus. He is actually a factory custom windswept Arabian. My source told me his actual name is Cornell. I don't have a run number, but he's from 2009. But he's one of the the newer the veining and everything is one of the newer means he's one of the newer Arabian windswept Arabians. He's slightly taller than the original. It seems maybe and that's kind of what she says, he's slightly taller than the originals. So yeah. But that's Cadmus. He literally just got into his first couple of shows this month. Into this month is when we'll see kind of how he does. So I did put some documentation on him for the strawberry. He looks pink in this one. That's what she told me. He looks pink. And I was like, gosh dang it. He's not a decorator. He is just really rose gray. So super excited about this guy. Got him at a really good price. So we'll see. He has not been live shown and he has not been photo shown. He is just now in his photo shows. So, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed my original finished traditional photo show slash whatever show, live show stuff. My voice is shot, and if you saw me taking a couple of drinks, it's because I was struggling. But I hope you guys enjoyed. That's all I'm going to have for today. Hopefully there's more news coming out, in other time, eventually. But if I don't see you, have a good Thanksgiving, because, I won't be, you won't see me at Thanksgiving. It'll be the week after. So have a good Thanksgiving, everybody. Have a good time. And thank you so much for all of the love that you showed me so far. Like, favorite, tap the bell icon, just so you can get a notification of when I'm live. Still struggling. But yeah, and thank you guys so far for all of the love and all of the support. I'll see you guys next time. God bless.